Great day, everyone! Welcome to EnglishReadingBasic1. This is Teacher Jera, and I will be with you for less than 10 minutes as we discuss the preview of another fun and flashy English passage. From this passage, you can learn a lot of words that will help you to become a good speaker. So now, let's study the book English Reading Basic 1. Today, we will have Unit 15, and it is about Martin Luther King Jr. Let's know some information about him. So let's read the article. First, I will read it slowly so you can be familiar with the correct pronunciation of the words. And after that, you can join me as I read it for the second time. So listen carefully. I will start now. Have you heard about Martin Luther King Jr.? He is one of the most famous people in America. He was a preacher, and he tried to fight for the rights of African Americans. He received the Nobel Peace Prize for his efforts. Without using any violence, he persuaded others that all men are equal. Martin Luther King Jr. was a great public speaker. He changed the life of African American people. When he died, people were really sad. So, they decided to make his birthday a national holiday. So, let's have it one more time. But, let's make it faster, okay? Be ready now. Let's start. Have you heard about Martin Luther King Jr.? He is one of the most famous people in America. He was a preacher and he tried to fight for the rights of African Americans. He received the Nobel Peace Prize for his efforts. Without using any violence, he persuaded others that all men are equal. Martin Luther King Jr. was a great public speaker. He changed the life of African American people. When he died, people were really sad, so they decided to make his birthday a national holiday. I hope you got all the words correctly. And if you have time, you can go back to this video and practice your reading ability. Now, let's proceed to some exercises related to this topic. Let's check the level of your understanding. Let's have select true or false. Here you need to identify which sentence is true and which one is false. Let's have it now. For number 1, Martin Luther King Jr. was a teacher. True or false? This sentence is false. So let's check what word made it false. Here's the sentence. He was a preacher, and he tried to fight for the rights of African Americans. So remember, he is not a teacher, but a preacher. Now, let's proceed to number 2. For number 2, Martin Luther King Jr. is a famous person in America. What is your answer? Is it true or is it false? Good job! This sentence is true. Let's go back to the passage and have the support for our answer. Here's the sentence. He is one of the most famous people in America. So we are right. Sentence number 2 is correct. For number 3, Martin Luther King Jr. changed the life of African American people. True or false? This sentence is true. So let's have the sentence in the passage. He changed the life of African American people. So sentence number 3 is absolutely true. Now let's proceed to our word box. This word box contains 8 words that will help you enhance your vocabulary. It also contains the correct pronunciation of the word and its Korean meaning. So let's have the words. Please repeat after me. Preacher. Write. Receive. Effort. Violence. Persuade. Equal. And the last one, national holiday. So if you have time, you can make sentences for these words. And for our last activity, we have vocabulary checkup. Here, you need to complete 4 sentences to have the complete thought. You can choose your answers from our word box. Let's have number 1. Fill in the blank. I have the blank to vote. What do you think is the missing word? Good job! It is the word right. I have the right to vote. I hope you got that right. For number 2, Independence Day is a blank. It's very easy. I know you can do it. Let's check your answer. Independence Day is a national holiday. So the right answer is national holiday. Let's move on to number 3. I blank a high score on the test. So what do you think is the right word for this sentence? Good job! The answer is receive. I received a high score on the test. And for number 4, he is a very famous blank. What do you think is the missing word? Nice work! The answer is preacher. He is a very famous preacher, So this is the end of our activity for today. I hope you learned a lot. So if you want to have more of these English passages, you can go to camglish.com. Again, this is Teacher Jera saying study hard and do good. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.